the gifted punch. Both of them can punch, but Tank is he don't need equipment to punch. You know what I mean? He's not been taught how to punch. He was born as God gifted compared to Schofield's punch. You know, all the strength work and stuff like that. No disrespect, but it's a different talk in Tank's punch.
So vice versa, is Tank a tune-up for Floyd?
I don't see it, but Floyd see it.
I see it. That's the thing. It all depends on when you're chasing your dreams. It all depends on what y'all dreaming, what the person dreaming. Everybody else not gonna believe it. It ain't
Right.
for everybody else to believe. It's for you to believe.
Boxing, you gotta understand the tricks, the mind game people play. It's like sitting in court. You gotta catch it. You know what I'm saying? Catch what that judge say, or you one time.
Schofield might be motivated, quick, and fearless, but Tank's camp appears ready to remind him that top-level power, timing, and ring experience create a completely different challenge.
It's a good experience for him, you know?
For real. He would learn from wherever Tank teach him in that ring. He would carry that on throughout his boxing journey. And look at Canelo. What Canelo learned from Floyd, then he turned out to be good, on the journey. So it is what it is. I'm excited for it. I hope Oscar and PBC can make.
Schofield might be motivated, quick, and fearless, but Tank's camp appears ready to remind him that top-level power, timing, and ring experience create a completely different challenge.
I don't think they hyping their name up. I think they would go at Tank, but what did Tank say in the response?
That he would whoop him. That little tick that the little reaction tick that Farmer has, it's not gonna affect that would. You wouldn't do nothing with me, with that type of deal. Yeah, he wasn't too happy about the performance.
Oh well.
Due to the call.
Floyd Schofield Sr. is still pushing for a fight with Gervonta Davis, and he clearly believes his son has earned that opportunity. He looks at Tank's accomplishments, compares them to what Floyd Jr. has achieved so far, and argues that people should stop treating his son like just another contender.
Hasn't fought nobody just like my son hasn't. My son fought Tevin Farmer, two-time champion, knocked him out in one round. That accomplished more, truthfully, fighter for fighter, than Tank.
From his perspective, Schofield is young, dangerous, self-assured, and already showing he can compete against quality opposition. That is why his remarks sound so firm, because he wants boxing fans to view this as a legitimate title fight and not simply another name linked to Tank.
Bro, come on now, this bullshit. If y'all can't see that bullshit, then it's on y'all. He hasn't fought nobody. I want to see as a fan him fight somebody.
Coach Kenny Ellis focuses on one factor that can completely change a fight between Tank Davis and Floyd Schofield Jr. power. Floyd Jr. may be athletic, quick, and full of confidence, but Kenny believes Tank's punching power is on another level. From Team Tank's point of view, this is not only about gym work or self-belief. It is about natural knockout ability. Tank has built his reputation by hurting fighters in ways they did not expect. Kenny feels Schofield may be noticing the same opportunities that previous opponents believed were there before facing Tank. That is why his warning stands out, because he is basically saying confidence helps, but Tank's power becomes a different reality once the fight begins.
You feel like with Tank it's just natural, and then with Floyd Schofield it's kind of been taught.
Yeah, through training and stuff like that. But however you get it, you get it. But Tank punch is different.
Schofield believes that Tank Davis is food at this moment in time. What do you feel like they see?
It's okay for him to think, but I don't know what he sees. And whatever you see, all it takes is the opponent's seen it.
Yeah,
seen it. That's just boxing.
Floyd Schofield Sr. is making it clear that they are not searching for an easy path. They want the toughest challenge possible. When he speaks about facing Gervonta Davis, he does not describe it as a dangerous risk they want to avoid. He presents it as the exact fight his son has been preparing for. Tank is the star, the champion, and the fighter everyone follows. But Schofield Sr. believes that is exactly why this chance is so important. In his eyes, if you want to prove you belong among the best, you do not wait for easier opponents. You go directly after the top fighter and show everyone if you are truly ready.
Our weight class. That don't make sense. Schofield not even a boxer at this point. Yes, he is. Schofield got 19 fights with a bunch of knockouts. He only been off a year. He been boxing since he was 8. And only been off a year, 23. Come on now. Don't fall out any more fights. I don't know. That need to learn how to spell before he start trying to criticize.
This is where the discussion around Tank Davis and Floyd Schofield Jr. begins to feel like a real fight buildup. Tank's team clearly is not impressed by the confidence coming from Schofield's camp, but Floyd Jr.'s side sees things differently. To them, Tank is still a man, regardless of how dangerous his power is or how famous he has become. That is why this exchange feels intense, because both camps speak as if they already know what will happen in the ring. Tank's side sees a young fighter talking too much, while Schofield's team sees a champion who can be tested.
With Tank saying he will get his little ass whooped. I have none of those twitches that Tevin has. I'll beat the dog out of this.
He's a boxer. He's supposed to say that. Like, Kid is saying the same thing. Like, Tank is just a...
Floyd Schofield Sr. is trying to completely change the way people view the tune-up argument. Many fans may see this fight as Tank Davis using Floyd Jr. to get active again, but Schofield Sr. believes it carries danger for both men. Tank has been inactive. Floyd Jr. has also spent time away, and now both fighters could enter a bout with real pressure attached to it. For Schofield's camp, that risk is exactly what makes the fight valuable. They understand Tank is the top fighter in the division, but they also feel this is the type of opportunity that could change Floyd Jr.'s career overnight. That is why Sr. speaks with so much confidence, because he believes his son has everything to gain and nothing to fear.
A tune-up for Floyd. I feel like, I don't know about that statement. You know what I mean? Why you feel that way?
I didn't say it. He said it. He said tune-up.
Right.
That means a lot.
Yeah, both of them haven't been in the ring in a year. They both the tune-up for both of them. No matter which way it's going to go, they both been out of the ring over a year.
Damn, it's been a year for Schofield already?
Yeah, last June. It's about to be a year, and Tank is a year and a half. They both each other tune up, no matter how it looks. And my son, I've been saying he's the greatest of all time. When do we get a chance to prove it or go after it? This is a huge risk for my son. What happened if my son
You're
wins?
going against the king.
Right. What happened if he win? What happened if God forbid he stopped Tank? How is his life the next day? So with this journey of life, you got one life. Have fun, risk, have fun, go for it. What's the worst that can happen? You lose. Nobody expected you to win. So, it's a win-win for my son, no matter.
Shane Mosley adds another layer to the conversation because he understands what can happen when a young and motivated fighter gets an opportunity against a superstar. Tank remains the bigger name, the proven knockout artist, and the fighter everyone is chasing. But Shane appears to recognize real danger in this matchup if it happens next. Floyd Jr. is not entering with fear. He is bringing speed, confidence, and the belief that this could be the fight that changes his career. That only becomes a problem for Tank if he treats it as an easy assignment, because Schofield is young enough to take chances and confident enough to think he can surprise the division.
Feels more active, and he's the younger, a little bit bigger, a little taller. I think he's going to give Tank a lot of problems.
Yeah?
Yeah. He's going to take some problems. I like Tank too, but Tank he's been all over the place. His mental's, I don't think, is all the way there. He got a lot of girl problems and this problem, that problem. Yeah, I have to lean with Schofield, but Tank is about. I like Tank. He fights with a heart and strong, and all. I mean, I like the way he fights, But on this one, I would probably lean to Schofield because he's a real fighter too.
So what? Is it just the size alone? The durability? I mean, what?
No. It's the mentality. It's not the size. The size, Tank don't care about size. Otherwise, if Ryan did something.
OY believes Tank is the star and the dangerous puncher in this matchup. Because of that, most people will expect him to take care of business. But Floyd Jr. is young, confident, and clearly feels he has spotted something he can exploit. That is what makes this fight so interesting.
For a reason, right? Not in the fight, I'm saying. I just like him as a fighter because I pay attention to dedication and growth. I've been watching him and Abdullah Mason since before they really got off the ground because I used to evaluate guys for Rick Ross when he was in the boxing space, not the rapper, the real one. And during that era, I know you remember that, I think, but in that era, I saw a lot of chinks in his armor when it came to the way he fought. Like I saw him get bodied by some guys in Texas a couple times, like in sparring. He was getting dropped, and I was just like, damn, he got to work on his game. That's what my assessment was. Like, he got to work on his game, his defense, his movement. So he tough, but, I thought he needed to work on his movement. And watching him now, since he's been with, I think he with Golden Boy, right?
Yeah.
And since he's been with them, though, I watch him online. I see him working on his game.
The story is not only about Tank being the favorite. It is about whether Schofield can turn that confidence into real success when he stands across from the most dangerous puncher in the division.
I do have, even though he's tough, he's been in some fights where he had to have some grit. The issue I have is Tank left hand. I think Tank, no matter how tough you are, you're not gonna just keep dealing with that left. You know what I'm saying? And if Tank hits you with 2 or 3 of those clean, it's gonna be night. I don't care who you are. I think Roach is an anomaly. Roach did pretty good. He didn't get hit too clean too often, and he had a game plan. If Austin is a cerebral fighter, if he can become one or if he is one, and he could study that fight to try to gain an understanding for how Roach went about not just surviving, but frustrated Tank, then he got a shot. But I think Tank, I got that fight Tank in 6 or 7 because of Austin's prowess. Like, his thing is he's tough, he's gritty, he's explosive. But all I see Gervonta do lately when he's fighting guys, he wastes you out. He waits for the sting.
Max Kellerman's opinion on Gervonta Davis versus Floyd Schofield Jr. brings a broader boxing perspective to the matchup. Max usually ignores the outside noise and focuses on levels, timing, and what a fight actually reveals. Tank is the established star, the proven finisher, and the fighter every lightweight is compared against. But Floyd Schofield Jr. is trying to push his way into that same discussion through confidence and pressure from his team. That is why Max's view carries weight. Because this fight is not only about whether Schofield thinks he can win. It is about whether he is truly prepared for the speed, power, patience, and danger that Tank brings under the brightest lights.
Tank won't take them type of fights unless he needs to because he fights for money. Now, one thing is maybe he got a lot.
That's why I bring it up.
He got a lot.
Might need that fight right now.
He got a lot of stuff going on.